Hey Capricorn, welcome to your reading. Okay, this is interesting. First of all, stay strong. Because, yeah, what I'm seeing is Eight of Swords. It's like you've noticed something from the past that's come up that you noticed before. You've moved out of that mentality, like you're no longer being gaslit, you're no longer gaslighting yourself, you're very, very aware of this toxic situation of this person. And I do get that this is a person. It could be like a company as well, like a business or a program, something like that, I don't know. But for a lot of you, I do get that this is an individual person. They caused you so much mental distress and you've moved out of that, but it's almost like your guard is still very much up. You've got the Eight of Swords over here. That's telling me that, yeah, you've got your guard up. Mentally, everything's up. Like, and rightly so. Because what I'm seeing the situation is Prince of Cups, Six of Discs, Princess of Cups. That's telling me that someone came in with a very strong offer. They knew that this offer would trigger like an emotional reaction in you, and it was to do with success. It was to do with getting you out of like a tricky situation, a bad situation, maybe just helping you go from, like, maybe if it's like in regards to your business, maybe it was someone that came in to help you with your business and they said, I can help you go from here to here. But then what I'm seeing when you did that, you realize that the person that offered this thing, or the institution, the whatever it is that offered you this thing and swooped in like it was the knight in shining armor that you needed for whatever purpose this was, turned out to be very immature. Like, this is the sort of person that sits behind the scenes, won't ever confront someone directly, but will go around and, like, full, narcissistic types who will go around and badmouth you behind your back and ruin your reputation. That's Princess of Cups in this reading. This is something to do with, and it's to do with your success. It's like they gaslit you into thinking that they could help, or that they lulled you into a false sense of emotional security with these offers of success and happy, abundance. But then turned out that, they weren't who I thought they were. Oh my god, I've just hitched my wagon to this nightmare of a child of a person. Oh dear. Okay. And what Spirit's saying, so that's the situation. And what Spirit's saying for their advice, you've got Five of Swords, Fortune, Futility, Seven of Swords. You've got the 5 and the 7. Yeah, this is telling me that this won't change. Whatever this realization that you saw, there's immature behavior, you need to jump ship, because this Wheel of Fortune, so this is the original thing where you noticed, they screwed me over, they're not who they said they were, or they've got these grandiose offers that they give people, but within themselves, it's just, they've got nothing to back it up because they're not the person they're pretending to be. And this is a cycle. This is something that's going to keep happening, and it's going to keep causing you mental distress. The Seven of Swords is something that's repeatedly causing you mental distress and anguish. The 5 is the first time. So you've got the first time they did it, it kept happening, and now you're in the Seven of Swords. So we're going to get some clarity about this, because this is rough, I will say. But I do get that you end in the 8 of Pentacles, which is great, and I'll get to that. Sorry if you can hear my neighbors, by the way. Alright. Which deck, Spirit? Which deck? Okay. This one. Alright. So, advice, clarity for the top row about what's going on. Okay. Can you see that? It just kind of flew out. Okay, what did I tell you? You got truth, connections, emotions. Yep, so this is saying, yeah, you've seen the truth about this connection, and there's like this emotionally immature element to whoever it is or whatever it is you're dealing with. If you're dealing with like an institution, like a company or an organization or something, it's the attitude of the culture of that place. It might be being run by toxic narcissists or like just generally emotionally immature people, I don't know, but there is definitely something, like the truth has been revealed about this connection, about the success, quote unquote, that it was offering. And there's like this real sense of defeat, this sense of like, oh God, what have I done? Don't worry, I don't know, hang on, I'm going to get more, but Spirit is saying you don't need to worry because this is all supposed to happen in a way that it made it clear for you so that it doesn't keep happening in the future in a bigger and more detrimental way. Oh, okay, we're going to this deck, alright. Okay, so we're going to get some more clarity about this row. This is the advice from Spirit, is... And what I do see in that bottom row, just as is, while I'm shuffling, you've got fortune coming in for you, and it's like the person that offered you this thing knows that you've got some sort of gift or some sort of proclivity around something. Like you're very proficient, you're very resourceful, you're very independent. We've got our first message. You again. Alright. I'm going to keep shuffling. I'm just going to lay them out while I talk. Yeah, they're saying that you've got this proficiency and they wanted to hitch their star to your wagon. They wanted to siphon your success because they saw... Oh, they're trying to word this in a way. Hang on, what word? They saw a star. They saw a winner? They saw a star, they saw a winner. They see someone with like an energy that commands attention and respect. And now, energies that command attention could just be narcissistic, and same with respect, I guess, too. But in this regard, they're the toxic one. You're the one that does have a genuine, like, good energy about you. You do have that light within you of success, of all of that, and they saw it. And you're not the first person they've done this to either. That's what I get, is you are not the first and you won't be the last. But Spirit's saying it is going to be the last time you deal with this, because I get for a lot of you, you can't deny what this is. This offer that they gave about success, and then it turned out to be bullshit. Absolute bullshit. Excuse my language, I'm trying to keep all that out of my readings, but that's what it is. Calling it how I see it. Alright, what else have we got, Spirit? Yeah. You need to walk away. Wait, there we go. You need to walk away from this. Broken heart. With the second chakra, Archangel Ariel, that's telling me that this... For some of you, this could be like a love connection. It's like they said, if you come with me, I'll give you everything you ever wanted. You'll never have to want for anything. Like, you can just not work and just focus on your passions and it's that sort of energy. But then the second you go to take them up on it, they're going, oh, you're trying to use me. You're trying to like I'm not your sugar daddy. I'm not your sugar mama. Or I'm not your... Like, it's that sort of gaslighting, like mentally unstable energy is what you're dealing with. Broken heart. Second chakra is your connection to others. It's how you interact with others. Defeat. Repeating cycles. Futile. Walk away from this. It may cause broken heart, but my God, if you haven't already noticed it, you're about to. About how this person cannot fulfill their grandiose promises of, I'm going to change, I'm going to heal, I'm going to give this to you, I'm going to help you with that. They can't do any of it, and you can see it. That's the problem, is you feel trapped mentally because you've seen something that you can't unsee, and it's all to do with this emotional, like, promise of the future, of success. But you've seen the truth about this connection and the emotions that underpin it. And I feel like for a lot of you, it's the emotions that are the tell. Like, they may have their life together. They may be the CEO of the biggest bloody company you've ever seen. But every time you engage with them, or any time you call them out and ask them to actually, like, follow through with what it is that they've promised or things like that, you see this emotionally immature side to them. Princess of Cups is somebody who doesn't really know themselves, who's like very stuck and reflecting about how they feel, how what you did make them feel, how like it's all about them. And to avoid that pain, they're offering people all these things to try and get them close so that they don't have to feel heartbreak. They don't have to feel the pain of someone walking away from them, which highlights their immaturity, because if you walk away, they know why you walk away. They know because it's this cycle. They know it's this fake offer. They know it's because you're noticing their emotions, their toxic outbursts, things like that. And walking away from that will highlight that. And they'll try and attack you because they know that they're the immature one. They know that they're trying to, I guess, project all their inadequacies onto you and make it look like you're the problem. But you're not the first person they've done this to. You may be getting stalked, like you may be getting harassed, they might be trying to go after your business, like I don't know what it is. But the success that you've got coming for you is more than they're ever going to have in their entire life. And this is just for you, that's just this one niche little area that you're going to have an abundance of success in. But it's going to bleed out into the rest of your life. I get that this is like a major thing that they promised to help you with. But whatever it was that they promised you and didn't deliver on, and are now trying to probably take from you on top of all that, because you've highlighted their immaturity, you are going to get that thing. If they promised you a home, you get a home. If they promised you a family, you get a family. And all these things that they keep trying to screw you with will be taken from them. I promise you that, mark my words, it will be taken from them. Alright, now, we're going to get some more about this. I feel like there's just something else that needs to come out. I don't know what, but we're gonna see. Oh, okay, we're going back to this other deck, alright? Oh, look on the bottom of that deck. Envy. I wouldn't have seen that if... And I don't normally put my deck's face up like I just did. Like, you can't see it, but... Hang on. I'm gonna try and tilt the camera. Oh, screw it, just trust me, it's my deck. Look, ta-da, here's that deck. Ta-da, here's that deck. Anyway. So yeah, this person could be very envious of you walking away because they know that you're going to get something that they pretended to offer. And they may even genuinely believe, like they may be that immature that they've gaslit themselves into believing their own lies about you, about this issue, about whatever it is that they keep doing to you. They're probably telling other people like that's what you're doing to them. But I promise you, things like that always backfire on the person that's going around screwing over the innocent party. Always. It's, or at least every time I've seen it in my life and others, it happens one way or another. Okay, so we're gonna see defeat, fortune, futility. What else have you got us? What about spirit? What else? Any other messages for Capricorn? Have I been calling you Capricorn in this reading, or have I called you something else? If I have, I'm sorry. I know you're Capricorn. Sometimes you just forget, like you just gotta accidentally blurt out and... Oh, what's this? Okay. What else? Ah, yeah, now they're going to be speaking on that ace. Yep, thank you. Here we go. Yeah, they're going to be speaking on this now. What is this? It's success, I can tell you that much. And it's not through an easy path, like you've gone through it. You've earned this, whatever this is coming for you. I can definitely tell you that. You've paid your dues 100-fold. Like, oh, what's this? Yes, one more. I can feel it. What's the other one? What is it, Spirit? What is it? Tell us. Where do we go? Oh, there it is. Hello. Yes. Thank you, Spirit. Alright. So how all of this ends if you just walk away from it, yeah, you may have a broken heart, you may cause them a broken heart, but my God, is it worth it? Because what is here is empty. You've already seen it. Inconsistent emotions. Their emotions don't line up with their words. They can't like control themselves when they get upset. They lash out and attack you. Like, this is insane energy. And I don't mean anyone who's got any mental disorders. Like, that's not insanity. This is like unhinged energy where it's like, oh, I'm amazing. No, I'm well connected with everyone. I'm such a good person. I'm so healed. But that's just the narrative that they tell everyone and themselves so that they can deny the fact that they know how emotionally immature they are. And they know that you've seen it. They know that other people can see it too. That's the problem. They know that other people can see it and they hate themselves. So instead of working on themselves and processing that and learning how to love themselves and heal themselves, they're just going to keep trying to attack you. They're going to keep like promising you this, and never deliver, keeping you in a state of lack because it serves them for some reason. But what I'm seeing from you walking away from this connection, blossoming abundance that came from hard work. This doesn't mean that you're going to have to do hard work. This just, I mean, you could argue that this is hard work walking away. So I guess, yeah, hard work in that sense. But I don't think you're going to be tested after this situation. It's going to pay off. And Spirit's going to acknowledge that you went through it as long as you hold your head high and don't like reduce yourself to their level and start attacking them. You're going to have the abundance and the things that they promised you and didn't deliver. The Spirit really needs me to reiterate that a few times. You will have whatever it was that they promised and didn't deliver. If it was love, security, family, happiness, abundance, whatever it was, you're about to get that. And you're not going to have to work hard for it. Because this is the hard work. You've already shown up for this person and done right by them, and they've done nothing but wrong by you, but the truth is revealed about this connection and their emotions. Oof. But this, what you got, was manifest. I'm just going to put it here, because manifest, awareness, magic and protection. Yes. Yep. So if you walk away from this and you just hold your head high, do right by yourself and others, I promise you'll be protected from anything they throw at you, no matter how hard they try. Even that sort of a person can't touch you. If you stay to this path, you'll manifest this energy around you where even when they start to try and form their plans, it's kind of like that energy of like they're always going to be caught out in their lies and things will always come up to hinder them from causing you pain if you walk away from them. And Spirit's saying, yeah, you probably should. I mean, yeah, you know who this is. It's the person that offered you all that stuff but didn't follow through. Or it's that company that offered you all that stuff, said, oh, we're going to take care of our employees, and then they just belittle you, they gaslight you, they smear your name through the mud, they make up lies to get other people to believe their lies about you. Like, this is that yuck energy is all I could say. I'm just going to leave it there because I'm not going to stop. There is this collective energy going on. I don't know if you guys have noticed in other readings or not, but this last retrograde was like cleaning house for toxic people in everyone's lives. Whew. I'm going through it myself, honestly. Like, this is, I'm part of my sign is Capricorn as well, so I'm gonna have to watch this reading back for myself. Before I go, I have to reiterate, that card is staring me. I never put my decks up like that for that reason. I don't read the bottoms like that unless I break the deck. This one time, and it's the envy card, yeah. This person envies the type of people that you are and the type of people that they exploit. They see people growing and healing, they see people successful and powerful, and it intimidates the hell out of them. Because their success, their power, none of it was earned by them. all of this is probably like inherited wealth, inherited stability. Maybe they don't have to pay for like their mortgage because their parents bought them a house. Maybe they work in their parents' business, so they've never had to actually try to work independently because they're always going to be protected in the workplace and always have a job. Like, this is that spoiled, entitled type of person. Or it's the exact opposite. It's the person that had nothing and no one, and instead of growing and healing, they decided to become resentful, bitter types who try and manipulate people, who try and use people. Like, yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna stop there. I hope this helped, Capricorn. I'm sorry. This has been probably one of your more intense readings that I've done for you, but I do hope it helped. If you want specific information about your particular situation, like the nitty-gritty ins and outs, book in for a personal reading. I'm more than happy to help you out. If not, I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Blessed be.